know, up in heaven, we got something called Heaven's Phone. It's available 24 hours a day. Pick it up. Say hello. I still can't believe you're really not here. Weeks blend to months and months into years. You promised you'd stay. I know how you tried, but God needed you, so I stepped aside. I didn't collapse, did not fall apart, but deep down inside there's a hole in my heart. It comes out of nowhere, a sight or a sound. That's when it hits me that you're not around. So much to remember, so much to forget. You left me too soon is my only regret. My heart breaks a little when I think of when we planned on tomorrows that would never end. Fight it, hold back the tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. Yeah, I try to fight it, hold back my tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone. Hello, everybody. Songfather here, getting ready for the show. As you can see, I'm not ready. No headphones on. But look, I trim my beard nice. Look, see nice and put a little lower down over here. So I'm talking over there. A little low over here. Looks a lot better. I think so, anyway. So while I'm getting ready and having my pre-show cigarette. Yeah, shut up. Listen to the new song, He Sent Me to You. It's now on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, and something else. I can't remember which. But enjoy it. He Sent Me to You. Bam! The moment I saw you, my heart skipped a beat. The day'd finally come when you and I'd meet. As I walked towards you, I felt my heart raise. Most beautiful smile on a beautiful face, yeah. Those next hours together, we knew there and then our searching was over, our pain would now end, yeah. My face hurt from smiling, I knew you could see it. One my soul loved, I knew you would be it. God heard me crying, the angels did too. He answered my prayers and sent me to you. And sent me to you. Our road wasn't easy, many bumps in the road, but we kept on going, no matter the load. You were my Bella, and I was your bear. Some disapproved, but we didn't care, no. Sometimes the pain really tested our love. That's when we ask for help from above. They smile down upon us, keeping us focused, cheering from heaven, no hocus pocus. God heard you crying, the angels did too. He answered your prayers and sent me to you. Send me to you. We almost gave up, walked away from each other. We knew in our hearts there could not be another. A void in our hearts that nobody could fill. We climbed every mountain like it was a hill. Like it was a hill. Been hurt in the past, our trust had been broken. So many promises that never were spoken. The future is scary, but no matter whatever, we'll hold on to each other and get there together. God heard us crying, the angels did too. God sent you to me and He sent me to you. Yeah, He sent you to me and He sent me to you. Hello, everybody. Songfather here. On this 15th day of November 2019. Sorry about yesterday. I haven't felt good for a couple of days. Just left the doctor again today. Oh, let me turn this off here. The echo. Ethel Cecily. Come in, Tilly. That's right. I love Loosely. So, so anyway, thanks. I hope everybody's doing well. I still got the chills and the sweats, so I came back from the doctors and got a couple of things we gotta get on top of, but hey, I'm Superman. I've come through a lot of stuff, so this don't bother me. More CAT scans. I glow in the dark now as it is. Who cares? And we'll see what happens. And right now, today was 50. Tomorrow it's going to be 30 up here on the island of Long. And so certainly there's a little battle going on between Mother Nature as far as fall and winter goes. But, we've been forewarned already. At least up here in the Northeast and the island of Long, it's going to be a very horrendous winter time with a lot of snowstorms and a lot of precipitation and a lot of sub-freezing temperatures. So, everybody say hello to Tino, the Wonder Bird. There he is. And I ran out of the usual that I've been putting down now, the floor for the bottom of the cage, which is kind of like sandpaper, but it's made with nutrients and everything else, so they get to pick at it. But I ran out, so I had to put the napkins back down, the paper towels. Well, guess what he did? Guess what this little son of a beep did? What did you do, Tino? Tell him. Tino. He's been trying to apologize. What'd you do? What'd you do? Psst. Psst. Not talking? Which is perfect, because that's tonight's musical theme is everything going on the Capitol Hill, the circus that is up there.
and people were keeping their mouths shut. People are opening their mouths too much. He said that. He said this. Oh, I heard this from somebody. I heard that. Oh, my God. Did you ever meet this person? No, I didn't. Did you ever meet the president? No, I never met the president. Well, then how do you know that this was said? Well, somebody told me who told somebody. What? Psst. What? Why do you only talk when I'm talking? Anyway, that's what tonight's musical theme will be. And you'll see by the songs that I picked out. It's very comical. And I like singing them. They're very good songs. So before we get to anything, let's say hello, Daddy-O and Chrissy. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. And Don is going to come that's my sister. Take a ride in with me tomorrow, and we'll spend some time with you, Daddy-O. And I made some good stuff for you to carry you through the week. I made you the hamburgers that you like. I made you the macaroni salad that you like. I made you the sweet potatoes, candied sweet potatoes that you like. Chicken soup I made, lasagna and sausages. Hey, Maron, forget about it. I'm a good son, let me tell you. And 1 month to go from today. Today's the 15th. The contest ends on December 15th. We got 1 month. So everybody, get the word out there. Get everybody, please, vote. I'm going to fool them. Here we go. Guess not. What? He's playing. It's amazing. He plays me like a violin. But yeah, please keep voting, sharing, and do the best you can. You're allowed one vote with each email address that you have. So if you happen, to be at work, that's a different email address. Go in. We need all the help we can get right now. Because, now it's getting into crunch time and it's getting into scary time. Because, I have no idea where I am, That's it. He's not going to play with me anymore like that. And don't forget the radio show. WLYV Live Radio 122.2. All Songfather. All day. All night long. Streaming 24/7 at all capital letters www.thesongfathershow.com. That's right. And let me tell you right now, we're averaging on my show 15 to 20,000 viewers a month, which is not bad. It was a little higher at one point, but I think because of maybe they need bigger servers over at Facebook. I don't know. But, I mean, at one point, we'll have 25, 30 people that are hanging on my list. There's a lot more that are in the background, but that are participating in the chats, if that's the right word. And then all of a sudden, boom, they'll drop down to 4. Then they'll build their way back up again. Boom, then they'll drop down again. So I don't think it's me. I don't think it's you. I just think it's them because the show is going on at 7. It's probably one of the busiest times for their server. But you're friggin' Facebook, for Christ's sake. Are you kidding me or what? Let's go. Tune it up a little bit. You got to be kidding me. You can't handle it? You can handle it. You can't handle a server. Anyway, so... And don't forget, every chance you get, my friend Jason Whitehead is back on, and he's putting a lot of his... Jason Whitehead is a white Caucasian, and I'm just saying it because he is the whitest white guy I've ever seen. He's funny as hell, and he doesn't look it, but he's Italian, and he cooks up a storm. So, he had some problems with his Facebook, and he went off for a while, and came back, and now he's back on, and he's putting up some of these things that he makes. It's pretty good. But all these, though, I got to say that. And I got to throw this out to Lori Feingold. Look, you're one of the best chefs I ever made, okay? You had your own catering businesses that I talked you into doing. So start putting some of your things up there because you're a good chef. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Put them up there because a lot of people see things and go, wow, I think I can make that. Well, hey, what's the recipe? I want to try that. That's what it's all about. So Rock in the Kitchen with Guy Talvey, because it's not your grandma's cooking show. That's for frickin' sure. So, oh, here's my father now. Oh, why did he have to say frickin'? Why? Why does he got to talk like that? Why does he got to think he's such a tough guy? Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so if you add the two together, you're talking like an average of anywhere from 45 to 80,000 a month that are tuning either into the show or into the radio station. So it's time. I need a little help. I need a lot of boost. And it's time. You know, anybody out there that would like to advertise, have them get a hold of me. It's cheap. I'm not going for the lungs. And, so we'll build up your business for you. That's what we do, right? That's right. So, perfect. Okay, so before we get into Chrissy's, and I'll put the graphic up in a minute, Chrissy's good news of the day, let me just say something. I have said this so many freaking times, it drives you crazy, okay? And it gets me nuts, but common sense in business, in love, in life, maybe not love, throw that out because common sense is like, but common sense always rules. And my man, Shelley Levine, may rest in peace, who I miss dearly every day of my life, used to say that all the time. That's, he heard me say it once in a meeting, and he pulled me afterwards. He goes, "Why are you stealing my line?" I'm like, "What are you talking about, Shelley?" He goes, "That's my line." I said, "I've been saying that since I'm like 20 years old. I've been saying it since I'm 18. I'm like, "Oh, this is a contest?" But it's the truth. So common sense always prevails. If you are naive enough, I'm not going to use the word stupid because that's not me. Oh, I think I just did. To think that JetBlue is going to give out 2 free tickets to everybody that likes their picture on Facebook, which Facebook is known somewhere around to have 9 million, or 90 million, whatever the frig the number is. People are participating in that. If you think that JetBlue is going to give you 2 free tickets, you're nuts, okay? If you think that Budweiser is going to send 2 cases of beer to your house for the same reason, you need to have a checkup from the neck up, okay? Dunkin' Donuts is not going to give you a dozen free donuts, okay? Costco is not giving you $75 off with this bogus coupon that's floating all over the place. You're going to be embarrassed. You might get locked up. You're going to go in. You're going to print this coupon, cut it out, go inside, get all your food together, go to the register. They're going to go, "Where'd you get that from Facebook, you moron?" You don't want to go put yourself through that. Marlboro is not sending 10 cartons of cigarettes to you, okay? Stop. Wake up. Come on. You guys are smarter than that. These are all scammers. Some of them are just pain in the asses. They just want to, screw around with it. But some of them actually, when you do that, there's like a little window about this big that opens them to go into your thing, and they get all your contacts and everything else, maybe your information, maybe your passwords. Why would you do that? I don't understand. Every time I get a friend request, right, I look, wow, no mutual friends. Okay? Or sometimes they have mutual friends. I always click on the wall, and then I look. And then I click on the friends, and you know what you see? Uganda, Maganda, Mahaga, Mahega, Badaway, Guadaway, Guadamay. Stop. When did they come on? Oh, it doesn't even say. All right? Look at what do you call it? Uploaded their, whatever that picture is. Profile picture, I guess it's called. Changed their profile picture today. And then you look, they changed it 4 times. Then you look and you say, it all happened today. Use your head. You can't be that hard up for friends that that you got to click on all these people that send you a request. Forget it. And if you do get a request and some of their mutual friends are friends of yours, ask them, hey, Sonny, do you know, jack shit? No, I don't know jack shit. Okay, why? Well, I just sent me a friend request. No, I don't know him. Okay, but then I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. So, all right, that's my public service announcement. And now we will get to... Chrissy's good news stories. Extra, extra, read all about it. People smiling. God, excuse me. I hope I get through this because I'm starting to sweat and chill at the same time. I'll get through it because I'm a trooper. So right away, let's get right off the bat and shoot over to Missouri, where a bunch of people walking down the road. We call them rescuers now because of what they did. And they found another dog that was abandoned by the mom. And you're like, why? Why? This dog was on the side of the road, freezing. It was under 30-degree weather out. They went and they picked him up, wrapped him in a blanket, and then brought him back. And they looked, and he had a tail growing out from between his eyes. I don't know if anybody saw this. And, that's why he was rejected by the mom. It was kind of like that, a story that I remember as a child, well, not a child, but a kid, called The Biscuit Eater. And if you could find it anywhere, I'm sure you could find it online or something. Read it, because it tells you what can happen to some people sometimes. But this was a dog, and the dog happened to be a biscuit eater, an egg sucker, a biscuit eater, It wouldn't go out with the other dogs and hunt, he'd rather go find the egg and suck in the egg and everything, And, very, very touching story, and always brought a tear to my eye. And this story brought a tear to my eye. Mommy abandoned him because he had a tail growing out between his head, and it was like, too weird and too, disheveled and disformed. And if you want to go way back to the 40s and the 50s, when a child was born, a human child was born with cerebral palsy, they hid that child. Sometimes they put him away in a home somewhere and never thought about him again because they used to think that it was a sign of the devil. Then it was something was wrong with them. I mean, it was just, those were horrible antique times, which we're still going through now with some other things in society. But in this particular thing, this dog was so freaking cute. They named the dog, they adopted it, brought it to a shelter, and not for, unless somebody really wants to step in and adopt it, but they named the dog the Little Magical Unicorn. Look at this puppy right here. If you could find this story, you'll see the video where this dog is just so happy and jumping and licking everybody and everything else. He's as cute as a button. Unfortunately, he's got a tail coming out of between his eyes, So, many times I went down with my tail between my legs. I went home crying, but hey, if it was me, knowing my luck, that tail would work. And every time I got happy, I'd make myself blind. But there he is. Look at that little cutie patootie right there. And he's doing well, and he's growing, and they're talking about maybe down the road, when he's a little bit bigger and stronger, have it surgically removed. So good luck. Good luck to you, Poochie Poochie. And then over in Chicago, at a Chicago Bears game, to me this is like unbelievable. The way it is sometimes in the medical field. This guy is going through, oh my God, what do you call it when you got a bad kidney? It's dialysis. He's been going through dialysis. He goes there 5 days a week. He works a full-time job. And, he wants a new kidney. He needs it bad. So he waited and waited, the cameras going around at the stadium, and he talked to the guy, and please, when you start, don't single me out, but when you start going through the audience, just kind of put the camera on me for a second. And they did, and this is what he did. Live at a game, he needs a kidney. He's O positive, and there's the phone number. So I'm going to take a couple of seconds for you right now to go grab a pen, write it down. If you know somebody, it never hurts. You never know. Spread the story around, share it, put it on your walls and tell everybody, there's a guy in Chicago that needs a kidney real bad, okay? Here's his phone number. Give it a shot. You O positive? You think you might be a match? You're willing to help out? Go right ahead. It would be wonderful. I would love to follow up on this story and say, oh, you know what? Hey, psst, they got a kidney. What? Yeah, they got a kidney. So I think it's beautiful. So good luck to you, sir, and I hope you get what you want. Godspeed. I'm sending as many prayers as I can to you, and let the angels and the saints and everybody else intervene on your behalf. There you go. Done. It's done. I can tell you right now it's done. And then over in Asia, a species of deer called the miniature deer, very wonderful name there. But they thought it was extinct. They thought it went extinct over 30 years ago because they could not find any of these anywhere on the earth, anywhere. And then all of a sudden, in Vietnam, they find it. Look at that little guy. Look at him. Come on, seriously, look at him. That's as big as they get. I know, yeah, part of it looks like a rat. Maybe it was. Maybe his father was a deer. I mean, his mother was a deer. And maybe his father was Joe Messina. I don't know. Or Sammy the Bull. But look at him. Look how cute he is. And so they were quarantining off the whole area. You know, not that little tiny area, the whole gigantic area. And trying to make life comfortable for them so they could start to reproduce and not be on the verge of extinction, or like they thought it was extinct 30 years ago, and grow the population. Because you know what? I would love to see the whole world covered with these little guys running around. That would be so cool. All right, so then we'll get to a couple other stories later. I'm trying to find something I wanted to put up there. And of course, I can't find it again. No, that's later. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody knows this thing has been making the rounds to the point where you want to drown the cat and punch this blonde in the face. But, I mean, every time I see this thing, I look at her and I'm like, wow, you can't act that good. She's really upset whatever happened, and I really don't care. But I win. Hands down, of all the memes that they call it that went up there with this, there it is. I know the Godfather. Yeah? Well, I know the Songfather. Yeah, baby. That's what we're talking about. So anyway, all right, let's get to a couple of tunes here. We're at the 25-minute mark of the show, which ain't bad at all. Okay? So like I said, today's musical theme is all about what's going on in the Capitol Hill with all these maniacs up there. And through the whole thing, President Trump keeps sitting back and saying, if you want it? Hey, come and get it, man. I don't care. If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. Make your mind up fast. If you want it, anytime I can get it. But you better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. Did I hear you say that there must be a catch? Will you walk away from a fool and his money? If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. But you better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. Make your mind up fast. If you want it, anytime I can get it. But you better hurry, 'cause it may not last. Did I hear you say that there must be a catch? Will you walk away from a fool and his money? Sonny, if you want it, here it is. Come and get it. But you better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. You better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. Fool and his money. Sonny, if you want it, here it is. Come and get it. 'Cause it's going fast. You better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. You better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. That's right. You want to do things? You want to try? Watch out, the night's got 1,000 eyes. They say that you're a runaround lover, though you say it isn't so. But if you put me down for another, I'll know, believe me, I'll know. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you're not true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. You say that you're at home when you call me, and how much you really care. Though you keep telling me that you're lonely, I'll know if someone is there. 'Cause tonight is 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. One of these days you're gonna be sorry, 'cause your game I'm gonna play, and you'll find out without really trying. Each time my kiss is straight, 'cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you not true to me. I could never disguise all my little white lies, 'cause the night has 1,000 eyes. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes, has 1,000 eyes. Everybody, Bobby B told you. Perfect for what's going on up in the Capitol Hill. To all those losers, here's to those losers. Here we go. Here's to those who love too wisely, no, not wisely, but too well. To the girl who sighs with envy when she hears that wedding bell. To the guy who'd throw a party if he knew someone to call. Here's to the losers, bless them all. Here's to those who drink their dinners when the lady doesn't show. To the girl who waits for kisses underneath that mistletoe. To the lonely summer lovers when the leaves begin to fall. Here's to the losers, bless them all. Hey, Tom, Dick, and Harry, come on out of the rain. Those torches you carry must be drowned in champagne. Here's the last toast of the evening. Here's to those who still believe. All the losers will be winners, all the givers shall receive. Here's to trouble-free tomorrows, may your sorrows all be small. Here's to the losers, bless them all. Oh! They're all losers up there on Capitol Hill. Hey, Tom, Dick, and Harry, come on out in the rain. Well, those torches you carry must be drowned in champagne. Here's my last toast of the evening. Here's to those who still believe. All the losers will be winners, all the givers shall receive. Here's to trouble-free tomorrow, may your sorrows all be small. Here's to the losers, here's to the losers, here's to the losers. Bless them all. You're not losers. You're politicians. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall from my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Jokers to the left of me, clowns to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you, and I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face, and I'm wondering how I'll get on the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started off with nothing, proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they come a-crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please, yeah. Trying to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? Well, I don't think I can take it anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, proud that you're a self-made man. Your friends that come a-crawling, slap you on the back and say, please. Here we go. Well, you started out with nothing and proud you're a self-made man. And your friends, they come a-crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Yeah, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall on the floor, and I'm wondering I can't take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Come on, you gotta love it. Because you know that is the theme song for Capitol Hill this past week. Man, oh man. So, let's finish up these stories at the 38-minute mark, and then we get on. We get on to the rest of the tunes for the Capitol Hill. We call them the Capitol Hill Tunes. Wasn't there a group called the Capitol Hill Gang? I don't know. So let's get back to that. I know the Godfather. Look how cool he is. Yeah, I know the Songfather. Okay, so I've been warning you people on Facebook for a long, long time. Kind of goes back to the way I started the show up with, but now there it is. Issued, it doesn't matter where. A police department issued this on their Facebook wall. I've been telling you forever. Stop answering questions about who your third grade teacher was, okay? What your first car was, what your first pet's name was, and everything else. These are all, as they say, fishers with a PH. It's fishers with an F. Go frig yourself, okay? They take it, okay, and they look, and okay, boom, 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 and they got that information. It all gets fed into a computer, and only in a matter of a very, very short time, they have everything that they know about you. So when you go to steal an identity, or you go and you apply for a credit card, and these are the security questions that are asked, they already have your answers. And you'll be scratching your head saying, how did this happen? Here's how it happened. What are you doing? Why would you get that information out? Oh, what was the name of your grammar school you went to? And people go, oh, I went to, St. Sonny's in Brooklyn. And who's your third grade teacher? Oh, that was Mr. Cockadoodle-Doo. I mean, people, please. I'm trying to help. I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I'm trying to wake you up, Now we have police departments telling you not to do it, and I still see it. I still see it going on. And these people are sitting back and going, America, very stupid people. Don't be stupid. Come on, don't be a stupid person. Don't be stupid. Be a schmatty. Come and join the Nazi party. You remember that? No, huh? All right. So over in Australia, a kangaroo lost its mom. Okay, I don't mean lost like in the mall. The mom died. And I think it was 3 months old. Didn't know what to do. It was lost. And they found it, and they brought it to a place over in Australia, and it's called Australian Kangaroo Sanctuary. And they took care of it. And, they fed it, and they gave it comfort and gave it warmth and as it grew up. And now it's 10 years later, and every time any of these volunteers, there's a lot of volunteers that help out there. This sanctuary is gorgeous. There's kangaroos everywhere. But every one of the originals that helped this kangaroo out when it was a little baby that comes to visit, she remembers them, and she jumps like crazy and comes over and hugs them and won't let go. Look at this. Look at her holding on and giving them a hug. See the other kangaroos in the background going like, what the hell's going on over there? Hope the guy's got rubbers with him. No, kidding. Kind of. But, they're a little crazy down there in Australia. Right, Ivan? Oh, yeah. But look at that. Huh? How beautiful is that? So don't tell me that they don't remember. Don't tell me that it doesn't stay in their system somewhere. And the bad. When my sister and John, my nephew, godson, rescued Lucky, it turns out that the history on Lucky was that he was tied up in the backyard, thrown into closets, and abused and kicked and thrown downstairs and everything. And it took him a long time to understand that's not going to happen here, And I used to tell my sister, and I used to tell John, this is what happens, though. They remember that. So if you make a move similar to what used to bring them pain, don't take it personal. He's got to have to learn to trust all over again, like we all do when we get hurt in life. And so, of course, now Lucky, it's his house. If he could find a way to get to the bank and take the mortgage, well, the house is paid off. But do something, put the house in his name, he would. Because, he's a cool dog. I love Lucky. I love him to death. Comes up and wakes me up every day, jumps on the bed if I'm still sleeping, grabs me by the wrist, gives me a little tug, then looks at me like, get up, fat boy. That's what he does. That's what he calls me. It's a shame. But that's one good thing that came out of the doctors. I've already lost 12 pounds and, get a little more to go. But it's kind of tough. With all the pills they got into me, it slows everything down. Because in the past 3 years, I had 2 heart attacks, and my right coronary artery closed 100%, but my heart did its own bypass, and, just so much shit going on. I've had enough. Enough already. Leave me alone. But, so anyway, yeah, so I think we're done with the news. And, again, prayers for this guy, and if you know anybody, please do what you can. So there you go, Chrissy. Those are good stories today. I know you were happy to see them. I know it. And I know Daddy was going, hey, why is Chrissy getting so much airtime? I don't like it. Cut it out. Cut it down a little bit. Come on, Daddy-o. You're still the king. Don't ever forget it. All right? All right. Good boy. That a man. That's my man. So now we go to the last couple of songs that have to do with Capitol Hill. The last 3 songs, you're going to see, they all tie in just like the first 4 did. And here we go. This one is unbelievable. Because this is what they're all saying up there. Oh, yeah. That's what they're saying. That's right. How come the Go-Go's can't get pregnant? Can you hear them talk about us? Telling lies, it's no surprise. Can you see them? See right through them. They have no shield, no secrets to reveal. Doesn't matter what they say. In their jealous games, people say our lips are sealed. There's a weapon that we must use in our defense. Silence reveals. When you look at them, look right through them. That's when they'll disappear. That's when there'll be fear. It doesn't matter what they say. In the jealous games people play, well, our lips are sealed. Right. To what they say doesn't matter anyway. Well, our lips are sealed. Just having fun with this one. Hush, my darling, don't you cry. Quiet angel, get their lies. Can you hear them? They talk about us, telling lies. Well, it's no surprise. Can you see them? And they come trim. They have no shield, no secrets to reveal. Doesn't matter what they say. In the jealous games people play up in Congress, our lips are sealed. Our lips are sealed. No mind to what they say. It doesn't matter anyway. Let's have some gava deals. Our lips are sealed. Our lips are sealed. This song is dedicated to Mr. Adam Schiff. Here you go, Adam. You bug-eyed. Well, the kind of person you meet certainly is no dull affair. Center of a crowd talking much too loud, running up and down the stairs. Well, it seems to me that you seem... Oh, wait, it's not a... All right, we got to do it again, sorry. I was too busy taking shots at Adam Schiff. You're the kind of person you meet at certain dismal, dull affairs. Center of a crowd, talking much too loud, running up and down the stairs. Well, it seems to me that you have seen too much, too few years. And though you tried, you just can't hide. Eyes are edged with tears. You better stop. Now look around. Here it comes. Your 19 nervous breakdown. You've all been treated kind, but never brought up right. You were always spoiled and 1,000 toys, but still you cried all night. Your mother who neglected you owes $1 million tax. And your father's still perfecting ways of making ceiling max. You better stop. You better stop. What's going on? Yes. You better stop, sorry. I look around. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. When it comes to a 19 nervous breakdown. Who's to blame? That guy's so insane. Nothing I do just seems to work. It only seems to make matters worse. You were still in school when you had that fool who really messed your mind. And after that you turned your back on treating people kind. Our first trip I tried so hard to rearrange your mind. But after a while I realized you were Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. When it comes, you'll not see never break down. Well, nothing I do seems to work. It only seems to make matters worse. Nothing I will make it work. Oh, when you were a child, you were treated kind, but never brought up right. You always spoiled 1,000 toys, but still you cried all night. Your mother, who neglected you, was $1 million type. And your father's still perfecting ways, making silly wax. You better stop, look around. Here it comes, here it comes. Nervous breakdown. When it comes, you'll not see nervous breakdown. When it comes, you'll not see nervous breakdown. It comes, you'll not see nervous breakdown. Come on. You trying to flip out the Trumpster? Enjoy your breakdown. Shit. And of course, the Capitol Hill Song of the Year. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? We here at last on the ground. You in midair, send in the clown. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can move. But where are the clowns? Send in the clown. Just when I stopped opening doors, finally finding the one that I wanted was yours. Making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my line. Nobody's there. Don't you love cars? My fault, I fear. I thought that you wanted what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. my fault, I fear. I thought you want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. Send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here. And they have no term limits. And they give me the shits. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's today's show. All about Capitol Hill and this whole week, what it's been to every one of us. It's just on both sides. I'm not being prejudicial towards one side or the other. It's such a waste of time. The only thing I will say is that the Democrats called for this. Waste of time. What a unbelievable waste of money. But, hey, everybody's got to do what they got to do. I was going to sing, everybody loves a clown, so why don't you? Everybody laughs and says, hey, Bafangu. But no, I didn't do it. So anyway, have a good weekend, everybody. I'm going to go to bed soon in a few minutes, and hopefully I will be better. And then we'll get through some of these CAT scans and some other things we got to do, and everything is going to be A-OK Amundo. So don't forget. Where is it? You son of a... Don't forget and vote for me. 1 month to go. Don't forget and listen to me every day, 7 days a week. Don't forget, Guy Talve. Don't forget. Oh, wait a minute. Can't forget. Tina the Wonder Bird. Anything, Tina. Come on, we're 57 minutes. No? I know it. I heard that if you keep it under an hour, they don't bust your chops over in Facebook land. Don't forget, Daddy-O, we love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Chrissy, I'll see you tomorrow. And so there it is. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Thank you for everything you always do and always say and making me feel happy. And we always end every show with the words, BAM, B-A. Words? It's one word. It's one word, you moron. Oh, sorry. BAM, B-A-M. And have a great weekend, everybody. I love you all. I really do. And we will see you Monday at 7 o'clock.